So it's morning. It's Thursday morning this week. I'm not sure what day it is, March 14th, something like that. And we're back out here at the property. I'll just show you a little bit, kind of a little bit repetitive maybe, but I think I haven't shown the dog laying down there. That's always exciting. New development. But they got the front finished. All these pieces are hand cleaned, hand cut, even customized around the, you can see it around the bamboo, and then a nice little overhang. So they got that done, and this side's completely done. The back is pretty much completely done, and then oh, there's a guy in there. He's all right. Hey, he's in the bathroom. A tall guy. Anyway, no, he's doing the concrete work up here. So yeah, he's the finisher. You heard of the Punisher, he's the finisher. But yeah, they've got this around the back. That's inside the actual kitchen. There's a sink in there, I'll show you in a minute. And then they've got that kind of a lean-to roof part. And then they're going to do this part right here. They're already started, but they're going to do that like the other side. So, and Arvin's going to take care of making sure all the concrete looks real good. So that's kind of where we're at. We do have some things planted. We've got a chili that's about dried up, but we're trying to make it go better, do better. We've got a calamansi that's doing really well. This spot here gets a lot of sun. So, and we've got some of the ornamental plants that we had on the roof out here. And we've got 2 papaya trees planted already. And there's some tilong or eggplant that we're trying to nurse to health. I may look for some sort of fertilizer today. I'm not sure really what's going to do the trick. But then up here we've got some alakbati, which is mostly for mung beans. This is what they put. The green is going to come up, and it's a viney plant. If you don't know, probably a lot of you do know. But yeah, we've got our solar going out there. We actually got electric. Yeah, we got electric. We don't have a real meter yet. We're not hooked up to the grid, but we went across the road and asked if we could put in what's called a sub-meter, and they allowed us to do that. So we've got, I think, 1 circuit in here, so we can turn on lights if we need to, run a fan at night. And I'll show you kind of the primitive situation here. We have a light bulb. So, but this is where everybody sleeps, right here. Usually there's 3 to 4 people where everybody sleeps. There's my solar fan. It's actually plugged into the wall, which is great. And they've got a place where they hang some clothes. It's just basically a campsite. We do everything we can here. And then this is going to be the kitchen area. I showed you this from the outside. We're going to have to put in a couple of windows at least here. And we've got a sink already put in. We don't have water yet. And so what we're going to do here, this door is going to go, and we're going to put a sliding door that's just going to come back in this area. That's why that area is made like that, so we can just slide that door out of the way. But this is the bathroom. It's still pretty basic. You know, every time I take a shower or clean up in there, you know, you always dream that, you know, oh wow, if I could have some island property, that would be the best thing ever, you know, and it'd be like paradise. And it is. There's so many things about it that are great. But when it's all dark outside and you're in there in that little room and you just have a bucket. We put some boiling water and you know, into the cold water, make some warm water, and just basically use a cloth to soap yourself up, rinse yourself off, and that's pretty basic living right there. So your dreams, sometimes when they come true, they don't come all at once. You don't get everything at once. So yeah, it's I like to have a nice shower. I like to feel clean, have a good place to sleep. I bought a couple of air mattresses that I can sleep on. But also another thing I've been doing, I've just been coming from Pavia early in the morning. I got on the ferry at 6 a.m. and I was over here by before 7 o'clock in the morning. And so I'll spend the day over here. My last video, you saw I was cutting some trees. That was over there. So let's just walk up there real quick. I'll show you what I got done. There's a brush pile that Arvin helped me take care of yesterday. I didn't come yesterday because I was uploading the video and taking care of some financial stuff that I've got to take care of. But I cut this one down. This one's in the video. That's the tree stump. And what we're going to do, we're going to fashion something here, make a table. And this is going to be another planting area right here. So we got more sun since we cut this down. We're going to cut these two trees and a couple back there to get even more sun. But I cut all this stuff up day before yesterday. It's got to be trimmed up. Cut this one down. It's funny when you cut a tree down, you look at it from the ground. Andrew, I really thank you for your comment on my last video. I think he was very, very nice. Andrew, you were very, very nice about it. But I think he was a little concerned maybe that I'd hurt myself, and I'm glad that people care about that, and that's good. And I'll be the first to admit I was out of practice for sure, but I appreciate that comment. Anything you have, any concern that you have or anything like that, feel free to comment anytime. But I've got a couple more. This Guimarina here, it's got to go, and this one here. But my wife wants me to cut them tall, about right there, and right there we're still going to have like a clothesline or something to hang stuff. And then this one I'm going to cut down low, and we're going to build a table around here, maybe all the way around that tree, and put up a couple 4 posts and build a small roof over here so you could actually sit out here in the sun. You know, this is going to be a garden space out here. I showed you the one over there earlier. That was the first one I showed you. So we'll have that one. This is in the sun all day, and the shade goes in. It goes into the mango trees, and that's shade. And then down there we're going to have another one, another garden spot down there. So it's kind of taking shape right now. I told you about the water situation. And it's pretty grim. I've got a guy that delivered me. He delivered I don't know if it's a 55-gallon drum, but our blue drum, he filled it up with water for 100 pesos, which that's $2. But you always try, I don't care whether you're living in a Filipino economy or you're living in the United States economy or Canada, wherever you're from, you don't want to spend any excess money, that's for sure. So I'm going to show you what they're working on the well. So that guy, and well, he's not around here. Another guy. Hey, we're going to go down this well. Oh, he's already down there.
May katubagin, ma'am?
You can't see it, but there's a young guy down in that well digging the sand and the gravel out of the bottom, and we're going to try to go down 5 feet maybe today, and maybe another 5 tomorrow. We'll see how that works out. Maybe we'll hit some water. What we have learned is this well is about a little over 20 feet deep, which is not deep enough. There's a well over there that's 32 feet deep that it's not run out of water yet. And there's one down the road in front of the store that I go to. It's also 32 feet or more, and they still have water this time of year. So I'm thinking another 10 feet maximum, and we should strike some water. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to go into town for now. I'm going to try to meet with somebody, official, governmental agency, maybe an NGO, I don't know, about what to do with my mango trees. You know, I hear all kinds of advice, people wanting to help me, you know, so I just want to do my research first and then find out what I can do with these mango trees. Most of what you find online, they talk about using or pruning your mango trees, and they start them out from a seedling and they don't let them get this big. I mean, that's a huge mango tree in the front of our property. There's a pretty good sized one over there. There's a really good sized one right there. We've got 22, so, and we've got one in the back. I think everybody's seen. I've had it in the video a few times. It's just huge. I call it my centennial. I don't know if it's 100-year-old mango or not, mango tree, but it's huge. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into town, and then I've got some groceries to pick up for the crew, and mostly the crew is family. I think, yeah, the whole crew is family. So anyway, I'm gonna go to town. So my first stop when I got to town is the Department of Agriculture Research Outreach Station here in Guimaras. So they couldn't really help me, but they did point me, they said, in the right direction. We'll see how that goes. And I'm going to the PPI, which is, it's not the Bank of the Philippines. It's a plant place. I'll show you that too. So I'm at the Bureau of Plant Industry. Yes. With my friend here. He's going to show me where to go. I think we're already learning some things. Over here, this way. Okay, so I just got out of a meeting. Really nice of them to just sit down and talk to me for about 15 minutes. And I've got an appointment for the 25th of March. They're going to come and walk my property and kind of give me some advice or some information on what I can do with my mango trees. So we're at Wes tells all about all of the mango trees, different types. I don't know, this is a pretty big facility, and it's all about the education of the local plants. Wow, look at these. I'm not sure what those are, but they sure are nice. Just loaded with them. But they've got a lot of people here, and I'm not sure what their jobs are, but they're trying to be experts on all the plants here in the Philippines. So it's called, I'll turn it around here, Bureau of Plant Industry, Guimaras National Crop Research Development and Production Support Center, San Miguel. Wow, that sounds like exactly what I need. So I came to the right place. It's beautiful out here. And now I'm gonna head to San Miguel and get some food for lunch and some supplies for the guys for this week. So I've stopped at the Palenque, which doesn't look like much up there. It's kind of run down, but it's actually pretty good stuff inside. I've got well, some stuff's covered up, but I've got some bananas, I've got 1 kilo of bangus fish, milk fish, and a ½ kilo of pork. I don't know what they're going to make tonight, but then I've got some kalabasa, some okra, and something else I can't remember. Now I got to go pick up some mangoes, then I head back. So this is my parking place. It's all rough in this area, but this is where you can park. Now on Sundays you have to pay a big hefty fine of 10 pesos to park here, so that's all good.